stretching section is for your T-spine. Now your T-spine is what connects, it goes from your neck all the way down to your lower back. This is the only thing that connects to your ribs. And what happens is if your T-spine is very tight, and when you go do movements like this, or if you're bending down, sometimes it's going to put strain on your lower back and all the muscles around your T-spine, because if this is tight, your T-spine is tight or injured, all the other muscles around it have to work a lot harder. So you may mistake lower back pain for pain because your T-spine is not stretched out. So if you're working out or if you're doing a lot of bending one day and you said, oh, my lower back is killing me, it might not be because you've injured your lower back. It could be because your T-spine is weak and the muscles in your lower back have to work a lot harder. So these stretches are going to be good for your T-spine. So I'm going to show you a little bit of variation for the cat-cow stretch as we do. The first stretch, the cat-cow stretch, we've done before. So you're on your hands and your knees, okay? When your back is flat, okay, you're stretching out your back here for your cow stretch, as they call it. Then you're going to take your back, you're going to round up your back, and your head is going to come down, okay? And you're going to hold this for about 30 seconds, okay? Then when you release it, you're going to release, if you want a deeper stretch when you come back down for the cow stretch, you'll want to pick your head up, okay? This is what is helping the part of your T-spine toward your neck, okay? And then you'll want to release it again and go up to the cat stretch. So you're probably going to want to repeat this on your own pace for about 10 reps, okay? So about 10 times you'll want to switch yourself from the cat stretch to the cow stretch. Now, if you don't like sitting or kneeling on your knees, and you would rather do the cat-cow stretch sitting back on your heels, this will be your starting position, okay? Now, you're not going to come up on your knees, but this will be your rounded cat position. As you notice, I'm still sitting back on my heels, okay? And then this, my head's coming up, will be your cow position, okay? And then you'll want to repeat this. My head's going down, my back's rounding up. About 10 reps, the same as the other cat-cow. Okay, so that's another option if you don't like kneeling on your knees. The next one we're going to be doing, if you don't like sitting on your heels like that, you can do it seated with your legs crossed. So here's your starting position. You're going to make a fist with your hands, okay? Here is your rounded out cat position, okay? My head's down, my hands are still out in front of me, okay? Then, when you're going to go into your cow position, my head comes up and my back is stretched. So, just like before, you're going to want to do about 10 reps of this motion. So you're going to want to round out your shoulders, and then your back's going to be straight and your head's going to come up. Okay, so that's your seated position for cat-cow. Now, if you would prefer a standing cat-cow, what you'll do is you'll come here, your starting position, your hands will be on your knees, okay? You'll round out your shoulders. My head is down, okay? And then when I want to do the cow position, my head comes up and my back is flat, okay? Then again, I'm going to round up my back. My hands are still on my knees. And then you're going to want to push through and you're going to want to stretch out that neck. So you have a couple choices of how you want to do the cat-cow. The next one is we're doing a rotation for our T-spine. And what you're going to do is you're going to want to go on your hands and your knees. Your feet should be just slightly apart and you're going to pick a side. So whatever side you're going to start with, your hand comes behind your head, okay? And very gently, you're rotating your elbow as far up in the air as you can, and you're twisting ever so gently your spine. And you're going to want to hold this for about 30 seconds, okay? And then bring it back to the starting position. So you want to do about 10 reps really slowly. Or you'll do as many reps as you would like. 10 would be the max, no more than 10. And then you'll want to come down and then you're going to do the other side. So your hand will come up, you're twisting, so your elbow is as far up in the air as you want it to go. And then you're coming back down and repeating the reps. Now again, if you don't like to be on your hands and your knees, you can do this on your heels. So you're sitting back on your heels, okay? Your one hand is on the floor. You're bringing your hand back behind your head and you're doing the same thing. You're just tilting up so that your elbow is as far up in the air as it could go. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you're having shoulder problems and doing this motion bothers your shoulder, you can do this when you're doing the stretch on your knees. You can cross your hand over and just lift up this way. So if this motion bothers you with your shoulder, you can keep it here and then just twist. Okay? So you'll want to do 10 reps at the most on each side for the T-spine rotation. The next one that we're going to want to do is the puppy pose, which we've done before. So you're going to want to get on your hands and knees as your starting position, okay? You're going to keep here on your knees. The only thing that's changing is that you're taking out your hands and you're putting your elbows on the floor and your head goes down as well. And here is your puppy pose. You're making sure that you're on your knees and you're not sitting back on your heels. And then you can hold that stretch for about 30 seconds to 2 minutes, or you can do a couple reps, up to 10 reps. But when you do the reps and you want to hold your puppy pose for 30 seconds, come back to the starting position before you do another rep. And then you can come back and then you can do your rep 2. And then make sure you always come back to the starting position. So I hope you enjoy your T-spine stretches.